What's going on out there? Anybody who ever happens to come upon this? I don't know if anybody ever will. If they do, it's good. If they don't, that's good too. It's one of those things I was just been thinking about a lot lately, especially the last few months, about what's going on in the world as a whole. About how we're really not that different. None of us. I really think that we compartmentalize everybody into some specific thing. You have this religious belief, you have this color, you have this dialect, you have all these different things where you're different to me, or you're better than me, or you're less than me, when really we're all just the same. And it's really such an easy concept, but people don't seem to be able to grasp how easy it is to just say we're all one. It's not that hard. But you really can't tell how easy. It just gets by people. It kind of pains me to know that. Just, there's so much out there that we don't know. There's also so much in here that we don't know. In here that we don't know. But it doesn't mean that we never will. Because the meaning of life could be a million different things. Not just to make it to the end, if there really is one. Little pause. I really just want the world to know. But they say no one knows the future, but if you really look about what's going around you today, we pretty much know what the future holds if we don't change. Because if it's been made this way, and it's broken, with a little bit of this, and a whole lot of that, we can fix it. Because they say, that we've evolved because we can make things bigger and better and faster. That means nothing. I actually think we've devolved. I mean, things think for us. We don't have to think anymore. Does it make it easier? Does it make the job faster? Absolutely. There's no lie about that. But it causes us not to think. And it slows us down. Mentally and spiritually, it slows us down. We're all exactly the same. No matter where you're from or who you know, we're the same. The core beliefs, and even though I use beliefs because beliefs can be wrong, knowing something, you cannot be wrong in knowing something, but if you believe something, you can be wrong, but I'm still going to use the beliefs. Just all what's going on in the world today, it just makes no sense to me of how easy it is just to overlook the obvious, is that we're all going down the same road. I mean, no matter what you believe in, if you believe in God or Allah or Buddha, if you're a Buddhist, whatever you believe in, we're all going to go down the same road, no matter if you think you die once or you die a million times. In this life, right now, you're going to die once. And whether you continue after that or it stops and it's dark or whatever it is, you gotta make it now. We gotta change now. Because you can pray to whoever you want, however you want. That is your freedom in the country that I live in, at least. Or inside yourself. But in the end, you gotta change right here first. Because if you don't change here first, nothing's gonna happen on the outside of you because it goes out. It's like they say, treat someone how you would like to be treated. How hard is that? All these things have already been given to you, but it seems like you've forgotten all the core fundamentals of, basic childhood things that you've learned. You keep all the things you've learned how to read, you learned how to write. But coming up as a child is like you gotta learn how to share, you gotta learn how to love, and you gotta learn how to care and do for other people as a child. But there comes a time in our lives when we seems like we just forget the core fundamentals of life. It's not that hard. It really isn't that hard. But people seem to forget. Why do people want to hurt other people? Why do people want to subjugate other people and keep them down? Why? If we all worked together, it would be so much better. You wouldn't have to worry about going outside your own house, no matter where you lived. People worried about this is going to happen and that's going to happen. You shouldn't have to worry about those things if you kept those core things as a child. All those things were already taught to. Everybody knows those. And that is not a regionalism. That is everywhere. It's almost like we want to make it hard on ourselves. Because love, that fundamental core piece of love, is easy. We make it hard. And it's like we want it that way. I didn't set up anything to say. I didn't write down anything. It's just kind of coming out there. And it's just my understanding. It's my perception of things. I want you to go out there and think for yourself and see things for what they really are. Because only you can start with you. You gotta feel good about yourself. And start with yourself and let it go out. And if every person did that and then down the line and it just circles all the way around, and it would be such a better place and a better world. And it starts with you inside of here. No matter what you believe, no matter who you pray to, if you don't pray at all, it doesn't matter. You have to start from down here. You're no different than me. I'm no better than you. And you're no better than me. We're all exactly the same. We put ourselves and other people on these pedestals, and oh my God, they're so great, or oh my God, I'm so great. That ego is going to kill us all. Almost literally, it's going to. If nothing else, it's going to kill the human spirit. And they say nothing can. I don't believe that's true. Just look around you every day, where you live. It doesn't matter whether you're here in the States, whether you're in Europe, Asia, doesn't matter. The whole world as a whole, you don't understand. What happens here is big everywhere and anywhere. What happens here, it's massive. And we can change it. We can change it. We can break the mold, get outside of the box that they keep telling you about, get out of it, and march forward and conquer all of it. And all it's going to take is getting together on like mind and a whole lot of love. We don't need to hurt nobody, man. Nobody has to. And I don't just mean like physically hurt people, because that's like the worst part of it. But I mean, just don't downtrodden people and talk about people and just be one. Just get out of the same old thinking that you've been beaten into all of your life. Well, especially when you get older. Like I said, when you're a child, you're taught different values, but we don't keep them. But then, especially different regions, okay, you're gonna think like this no matter what. So you're gonna think like this no matter what. And then those people fight because they've been taught two different things from a particular age or particular group, particular color, particular religion. How much does that really matter when all of us are one? I can't stress that enough. It's too easy. I really wish I had more to say. Maybe at least one person out there would think. That's what I want. Someone out there to think for themselves and to go beyond it. And then they can give it to someone else and they can go beyond it. And it continues and it continues and it continues. And we don't have to sit here in this bog of shit that we've been going through. Just togetherness and some love and understanding, and to know that no matter what someone has, their differences that you think that makes them different, it doesn't make them different. People still, they want to protect their families, they want to protect their lives. That's real. That's what you would do. That's what I do. But you don't have to hurt. And you don't have to hate. There's no reason for it. You know all this. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. You just need to be awake and look what's going on around you. Because what can be built and what walls can be built can crumble. But they also can be built up again. Wake up and think for yourself.